Good day to everyone, and today's flight is from Porto Seguro to Belo Horizonte in Brazil. We'll be flying as Gol 1979 with 100 passengers. It's a Boeing 737-700 aircraft. Cargo is 2.3 tons, fuel is 6.2 tons, and fuel and cargo have been loaded. Passengers are boarding. Boarding is in progress, and according to my SimBrief flight plan, the cruise altitude is going to be 38,000 feet. So I'm going to go through my checklists before pushback and start, and then I'll restart the recording. I'm preparing the FMC and entering the route data. I'll try to fast forward this so as not to bore you. I'll also try to keep the route data, the route description in the video description, sorry, the route in the video description. APU goes on. If you can pan the camera here, you should see some heat blur coming out of here. And APU generator available. Ground power switch can go to, you can disconnect the ground power through the FMC, FS actions, release the ground power. Also release the stairs, so let's have a look at the pressurization and air conditioning. It's quite cool. Tax, oh yeah, APU bleed is off, and we need to cool it down with the passenger cabin. Alright, it's time for the pushback, and although this ambitious pilot's pushback toolbar pushback is quite a handy tool, but I wish the developers would update it. Needs some updating. because the tug isn't always visible, at least not with on this airport and with the 737, the PMDG 737. Right, request pushback, and that's immediate. You don't have any radio calls or anything. So we are connected to VATSIM. There is no ATC and there is no traffic as far as I know. So I'll just make the traditional radio call. Porto Seguro traffic, Gol 1979. Ready for pushback and start. We'll be pushing back and facing the west. Sorry, facing east. Porto Seguro traffic. Right. Let me have a look at this alternative. Yeah, 1019. They're synced. Okay, fine. Right. So before pushback, left and right backs have to be shut off. And APU bleed remains on, anti-collision light goes on. Wheel well light is off because it's daylight. Before start checklist call, flight deck door. They're closed, otherwise you would see them here. Some bulb lighting up here. Fuel pumps on. Passenger signs done. Windows locked. MCP, V2, heading, altitude all done. Takeoff speeds checked. CDU pre-flight completed. Rudder and aileron trim seem to be 0 and neutral. Now let me just turn on the panel brightness a bit. Right. Taxi and takeoff briefing completed. Anti-collision light on. Pushback will proceed. So simply press on the parking brake if you have the realistic parking brake system on. And there we go. Yeah, because of this glitch, I will just click on hold, and there we go. So now engine start. Engine 2 switch first to ground, and we can see the N2 rising. When it reaches 25%, we introduce fuel. Here we go. No tug. They have to update this, but I wish they would support it. Fuel flow on, oil pressure on, oil temperature on, and N1 rising. Start valve open. And start valve, start switch has gone to manual parking. Parking brake, press the pedals and then the parking brake button. That takes care of the pushback, and engine 2 has stabilized. Engine 1, start switch to ground. Same procedure, wait for the N2 to reach almost 25%, and then introduce fuel. There we go. Let me go to the drone camera if I can managed to have a look inside the engine cowling. There we go. N2 rising, fuel flow 0.29, oil pressure 24, 25 rising, oil temperature. There goes the start switch back to its off position, and engine 2 has stabilized. Right. Now for the electricals. Generator 1, 2. APU can go off. Row bead can go on. Anti-ice don't need it here. APU bleed can go off. Packs to auto. Isolation valve to auto. APU bleed off. Flaps. Okay. It's pressurizing. The air conditioner is working. Everything's good. Right. Start switches to continuous in preparation for the takeoff in case I forget. Right. Flaps to takeoff position. There are 1, 2, and 5. Nice. We're running a bit late. Departure time was actually 16:09 UTC, but it's 16:04 according to the sim brief clock. And before taxi checklist call, so generators are on, probe heat is on, anti-ice as required, isolation valve auto, engine start switches to continuous recall, checked, auto brake RTO, engine start levels idle detent, flight controls checked, ground equipment checked, taxi clearance request. Alright, let me have a look at my little nav map. Right, we'll be backtracking on runway 10. Porto Seguro traffic, Gol 1979, taxiing to runway 10 by backtracking on the runway. Porto Seguro traffic. Right, MCP, LNAV, they turns on. Auto throttle armed. Right. Brakes off. Breakaway thrust. And we're moving. I forgot to turn on the taxi light. Silly me. And there we go. And I wish we had a sound PA announcement pack with this. If anyone knows of a good sound pack with PA announcements, cabin crew announcements, let me know in the comments below where it's available. And yeah, just let me know in the comments. And turn right here. Before entering the runway, I'll have to stop. I don't know the procedure for this. I have to backtrack all the way. So, parking brake set. Is it? It is. Seems to be. Taxi lights can go off. Yeah. Taxi lights can go off. Landing. Okay, yeah. This is most annoying in the PMDG 737. I need to get the whole bar down. How do I do that? Like this. That's nice. Landing lights on. Oh, transponder should have been on TA. TA only. Now it's going to go on TARA. Right. Strobe lights. Strobe and steady, I guess. Wing lights. Fine. Wing lights on. All auto throttle armed. LNAV on. Transponder TARA. Takeoff clearance request. Right. Let's go. Brakes off. 30% and 1 can get us moving pretty fast. This is not lifetime, actually. It's a bit different. It is live weather, but it's not. The time isn't live. We're late for the departure. There we go. Around 26 should do it. Less than 30. Let me see the wind direction. 8 knots. 134 degrees, 8 knots. $17 knots ground speed. You can have a look at that from here. I forgot the takeoff configuration, takeoff configuration test. Let's do that now. No. Fine. Configuration's fine. Need to brake. And now I'll use differential braking to make this tight turn, because the PMDG 737 is not good at tight turns. I'm using the left pedal, and that brought me to a standstill. And left pedal braking. Slightly forward. Slightly more thrust. Not a good lineup. It's not a good lineup, but we'll have to do. We're already late. Stop there. Right. Last minute checks. Alright. chrono on. Pressure on the brake pedals, 50% N1. Check for stabilized engines. And Toga. Sorry.
Airspeed's alive. Knots.
V1.
Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Gear goes up. Come on, baby. It's bugging up, so flaps go up, gear go off, auto brake can go off. Flaps should be fully retracted by now. Increase the range. Porto Seguro traffic, Gol 1979 airborne, Porto Seguro traffic. I forgot to make the call for the takeoff and the runway lineup. Fine. After takeoff checklist, gear up and off. IS is now being handled by VNAV. Flaps are up. Gear is off. Auto brake off. Engine start switches can come off. Taxi lights are off. Transition altitude almost there. After takeoff checklist call. Now if somebody knows, somebody who's watching this video and knows why some operators start VNAV at a later stage and not right after takeoff or at 10,000 feet, so what's the reason behind that? Why don't they engage VNAV at 1,000 feet? So let me know in the comments. And yeah, so transition altitude reached, standard set, anti-ISS required, 10,000 feet checklist. Landing lights can go off one by one. Landing lights also. Logo lights are off. Seat belt signs, you can release the passengers. APU is off, Aéreas is off. Air pressure. Let me zoom in. Differential pressure. How do you check that? Isn't this a bit too high? Should be less than 4. No? It's climbing. Cabin altitude pressure. Air conditioning. Let's check that. A bit too cool. Let's warm it up a bit. And bank angle at flight level 300. That's a long way to go now. So 12,000 feet, 12,800, 12,900, and 13,000 feet. So let me just at this point I'll stop the recording and recommence the recording at the cruise altitude or top of climb. Good evening. This is Gol 1979 en route to Belo Horizonte.
Gol 1979, hello, set squawk 6502, 6502 and ident.
Set squawk 6502 and ident. Okay, Gol 1979. 6502, 6502. Okay, here we go. We've got ATC. Surprise, surprise. 6502. How do you do this? And how do I press that enter?
Gol 1979, radar contact, flight level 293, close to SEDVO position, climb and maintain flight level 380, maintain your own navigation.
Climb and maintain flight level 380 and maintain my own navigation. Gol 1979. Okay, that's nice. Always nice to have some ATC, but you don't have to. Yeah, you have to be careful.
Gol 1979, clear to fly direct OPVUK position, Oscar, Papa, Victor, Uniform, Kilo position, Gol 1979, fly direct.
Could you repeat the fix, direct to fix? Sorry, Gol 1979. Is given.
OPVUK, Oscar, Papa, Victor, Uniform, Quebec for Gol 1979.
Clear direct to OPVUK, fix, Gol 1979, roger. Right, here we go, FMC, still, and this goes here, This goes here, this goes here. What? We're going to descend now. We have to climb first. Right, start getting the descent winds in. Note them down, put them in the box. There's my operational flight plan.
Cargo 8260.
Squawk 6570 and I did Lufthansa Cargo 8260.
Execute forecast 310.
America East Center, this is Latam 3886, passing inbound at 290, climbing for 370.
LAN 3886, radar contact, passing flight level 295, climbing, maintain flight level 370.
Climbing, maintain flight level 370 for Latam 3886.
Lufthansa Cargo 8260, radar contact, flight level 300, maintain your own navigation. Welcome aboard.
Maintain own navigation, engine 300, Lufthansa Cargo 8260, have you?
Execute. I'll sit down forecast for the airport.
Cargo looks 6823, set squawk 6547, and ident.
Get it right now. Can't get the weather with this.
Cargo looks 6833, radar contact 31 at time, flight level 340, maintain your own navigation.
Almost at the top of climb. Descent winds might have changed because we're going direct to OPVUK. 1,000 to go, 1,000 to go. 19 minutes since takeoff.
Avianca 1609, hello, set squawk 6563, and ident, please.
Looks like everyone coming alive. Coming alive.
So good morning, Gol 1900 at 370 at Porto Seguro.
Azul 9704, aciona 6544, identifique.
Steady.
Avianca 1609, radar contact, flight level 370, maintain your own navigation.
Might as well switch it to Porto.
Azul 9704, contato radar estabelecido, 33 da hora, nível 390, mantenha sua navegação em rota. O Azul 9704, confirma intenções no 370, 390. Afirmo. Grato, Azul 9704. Afirmo, foi atualizado o plano Azul 9704, grato.
Also, how far is the top of descent? Let's go back to the descent page. 137 nautical miles. Still a long way to go.
Control, hello, Gol 1900 with you, Belo 370, correction Denmark.
Go 1900, hello, set as squawk cadence, please.
Squawk cadence, Gol 1900.
Go 1900, radar contact, flight level 370, are you right to descent?
Hey firm, we plan for the Brugger 1 Alpha arrival, runway 18, and just a split descent now for Gol 700.
Go 1900, clear to descent via read route restrictions and call passing flight level 250. Go 1900.
Please descend number 4 passing flight level 250, Gol 100.
One 109.70, ILS for runway 16 has been set. I don't know whether he'll direct me to 16 or the other one. So it's just cruising now. I'll try the Watson client in a while again for the weather profile for Belo Horizonte, because I need the QNH for a proper descent calculation. The FMC needs it. Alright, we've been cleared to descend to flight level 250 once we reach the top of descent, which is in a while. I'm just finishing the minimums. I don't know which approach to expect. But this is for the ILS for runway 16. Oh, sorry, not this. Runway 16 kilo.
Avianca 1609, no problems. Just let me know when you come back, please.
Okay. South America Control, Gol 1979. Could you let us know which approach to expect?
Go 1969, you can expect ILS for runway 16 at this point. No controller at your arrival airport.
ILS 16 and is it kilo? ILS 16 kilo?
Could be that one. Go 1969, 79.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So, fine. That does it. Decision height done. Courses to be set. (162 degrees) and here to 162 degrees. This can go down. Zero descent will be done at top of descent, not before. Auto brake can go to 2. Right, let me check the QNH once more. I got lucky last time and yeah, 1020. QNH is 1020. So I'll just preset that. Yeah. ILS frequencies have been set. 109.70, 109.70. And courses have been set. First descent altitude has been set. Approaching top of descent, 14 nautical miles. And do we have a tailwind or a headwind? We have a crosswind. Oh, not bad. Just stop recording and restart it so that I don't have a big file to edit. Right. I forgot. Approach reference. Progress. Fuel quantity is 3.9. Will be less by 0.3. That's not much. Won't make a big difference. Flaps 40, 124 knots. +5 for the wind correction. And we can see the reference speed here. Okay. Descent. And we are descending. South America Control, Gol 1979. We have reached the top of descent and have commenced our descent to flight level 250, Gol 1979.
Gol 1979, South America is control correct.
Speeding up, obviously. Look at the deviation. It's like can't have a flyby view in an SFS. Without a recorder. We might need the speed brake. We might need it, yes. So it's idle. It's not idle. Maintaining some forward speed because of the wind. I don't want to overspeed. So speed brakes out, flight detent. And I can track them now. Actually, I was supposed to be faster, I'm slower now. Speed brakes have been retracted. And the engines idle, almost. No, not idle. Bank angle, 25. Heading, got set, current heading.
Avianca 1619, South America is to control, thank you.
So we're at flight level 274. Oh, quite tired. Do we have the localizer identifier here? 1,000 to go. Not yet. Far away. Now it wants to slow down, obviously. FMC speed 284. Target speed 284. Reset MCT altitude.
South American Control, South Africa 8260 Heavy, we have reached our top-down descent on which flight level we can descend?
Lufthansa Cargo 8260, are you clear to descend without restrictions? Call passing flight level 250.
Alright, we are cleared for descent. On own discretion, we are calling you when we at 250, Lufthansa Cargo 8260 Heavy.
Why is the FMC commanding a deceleration?
Go 1979, South America Control.
Go ahead, South America Control, Gol 1979.
Are you clear out of the restrictions? Descend by your own. Leaving my airspace. Fuel exchange approved. Bye bye. Have a nice one.
Leaving your airspace, clear to descend on my own without restriction. Thank you for your service. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
So I'll monitor Unicom now. Alright, there we go. Right, and now we can descend to all the way to 10,000 feet. feet. And descend. We have the exhale, ST. We're above the VNAV path, way above the VNAV path. I don't know, dude. Speed brakes not needed. Speed up. Let me see the final approach fix. 4,400 feet. And we're at 23,800 feet. And the final approach fix is basically Charlie Foxtrot 012. So if I go back to the FMC, Charlie Foxtrot 012, that's the final approach fix. 4,400 is the platform altitude. And right now, within 14 nautical miles, I better be at flight level 130. Let's get some speed brakes in. So high altitude, high speed, so we can have some speed brakes more effective at this altitude. Porto Seguro traffic, Gol 1979, descending, passing, flight level 200 for 4,400 feet. We'll be approaching runway 16 using the ILS Kilo, Belo Horizonte traffic. I think I said Porto Seguro traffic. Should have said Belo Horizonte traffic. Right. Now for some checks. Seatbelt signs can come on. Flight switches can go to, well, not now. Air conditioning seems to be better now. Not too hot, not too cold. 15,000 feet. Speed brakes out. Nice descent rate. We can let the speed brakes come in or not. I'll wait till the decel point. Let me have a look at the FMC. This can go to legs page. This can go to the descent page. Yep. There we go, decel. Target speed is still flight level, okay, alright, Takeoff. Speed brakes can go in. Let me go to legs. This can go here. Why not? Why not? I don't want the vector. $10,000 checks. 10,000 feet. Fuel check. 3.7. Landing lights can come on. Fixed landing lights on. Okay, so the landing did not go as planned, so I'm trying to do the landing again via, well, using the replay. And that reminds me that I have to start another replay. Yeah, recording. There we go. Start recording. There we go. Start recording. That pauses it a bit. Fixes. Drag required. There you go. Drag required. Drag is there. Okay, so now it's going to go down to 210. Yeah, standard. Yeah. Almost at the decel point, and I just want to enter the minimums, taking forever. There you go. And we need some drag. That's 200 flaps. 200 flaps. Belo Horizonte traffic. Gol 1979 at 10-mile final for runway 16. Belo Horizonte traffic. All right. Approach mode. View all off. Flaps down. Speed brake out. Speed brake in. Let's go down. Runway heading. Runway heading. Oh, glide slope captured. Oh, that's nice.
2,500.
7,000 is the misapproach altitude. And let's go flaps 5. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Let's go to speed down, gear down. Flaps 5. approach drift. Yeah, that's the one. So fully configured by now. Okay, sorry. 30. Very reduce. Why is it not? Okay. Speed brake armed. Speed brake armed.
Approaching minimums.
Minimums. Check.
300.
Continue.
Minimums.
Sink rate. Terrain. Sink rate.
Pull up.
40. 30. 20. 10.
There we go. Belo Horizonte traffic, Gol 1979, vacated runway 16. There we go, parking brake, speed brake retracted. Yeah. So now I'll do the replays. So this landing wasn't all that great either, but at least I did manage to decrab, but I put the left aileron down a bit too hard, and that wasn't good. In any case, I guess I can't help it then. Flight directors off. IS to 100. And this, I don't know. Where's my checklist? Auto brake to off. Transponder to tar. Oh, it's already, I didn't set it. Should be fine. Should be all off. Right. And overhead start switches to off. Landing lights to off, tractable, and fixed. Taxi lights on. APU can go on, and right. Should have been on Gen 1. Since I was doing it off a replay, so this was bound to happen. Yeah, this can go to off. Don't need the standby approach. Flaps, clean up the aircraft all the way to 0. Track the flaps. Speed brakes are retracted. And taxiing to the stand. Belo Horizonte traffic, Gol 1979, taxiing to gate or stand 4 via taxiway Alpha, Belo Horizonte traffic. Actually, there is only one taxiway here, and that's Alpha. So it's just one big taxiway. Let's go there to the left. Don't want to go to the hangars in front. Slightly more thrust. As you can see, the fuel doesn't match. It was supposed to be 3.7, but since I loaded a panel state for the after doing the replay, I loaded a replay and I loaded a panel state, a cruise panel state. So the PMDG default setting for the payload for the cruise state was 6.9 tons of fuel. But in any case, I just wanted a better landing, which I did not get. So, do we have APU available? Yes. APU bleed can go on. Isolation valve open. No, auto, sorry. Or open. Auto right now. Once the engine bleed goes off, then I think I can open it. Yeah, probe heat goes off. Let's have a look. We got this stand, we got that, and we got something over there. We'll park on the 4th one. We'll park on the 4th stand. This is default scenery, default MSFS scenery, no payware. So that's the first gate, this is the second gate, that's the third one. I'll do it at the 4th one. Next one. This one. And it's quite fast. Parking brake set. Is it set? Yes, it was set. And engines are dead. Right. APU remains on. Seatbelt signs can go off. Flags can go off. Flags can remain on. Need some air conditioning for the passengers till they are offloaded. Heats can go off. And yeah. Anti-collision lights can go off. Wing lights can go off. Taxi lights off. Request ground power and request ground power. Set chocks. No, ground power GPU card. And press the stairs. So I don't have my checklist right now with me. Cleaning up to do. Standby. Ground power on. APU bleed can go off now. We can start offloading the passengers. Yep. Backs off. Left, right. Lights off. APU off. Fuel pumps off. Aéreas is off. And yeah, that's it. I guess when the TGT goes to 0, I can put it off, ground power and everything else. So that will take quite a while. So ground power off. And battery off. Golden duck. So this is it for the flight from Porto Seguro to Belo Horizonte